men's lacrosse, fresh off of a 12-10 win against Jacksonville. I'm joined by head coach Shawn Nadelen. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the first win of your career. How's that feel?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Felt great. I think it was great for the team to get off on a right foot, get a win under the belt. First game of the year, gives them a little bit of confidence. Rolling into tough couple games coming up with Hopkins and Loyola, but allows them to understand that all the hard work they've put in paid off and got a win for them.
Now, you guys had a great offensive performance from Sean McGuire and DiNapoli, each scoring 3 goals, earning hat tricks. What's that like to have such a great offensive performance in the first game of the season?
That's huge. 12 goals in any game will give you a great opportunity to win. We need to do a better job and hold them to lower than 10 goals. We need to solidify things there. But having that offensive production of 12 goals, 7 of those being assisted, really allows us to understand that, the team part of the offense was really working. The ball moved. We found open guys. We took good, high-quality shots. I think we shot 44%, on the day, which is, very, very good. So we got to, if we can keep those numbers up, I got to think we're going to put ourselves in good position to win a lot of games.
Now, last year, you guys ranked 4th overall in turnovers in the nation, only 10 turnovers against Jacksonville. How does that make you feel knowing that your team's protecting the ball out there as well as scoring goals?
It's important, in Division I, it's going to be close games. Jacksonville, a 2-goal game. A lot of games I know down the road will be, probably 1-goal games where you got to have limited turnovers. The more time you can possess the ball, have opportunities to put it in the back of the net yourself, and it doesn't allow them to obviously have the ball. It's an important part of the game. Ball control, possession, making sure that you're putting yourself in the best position to win. That's all about limiting the turnovers as much as possible.
Now, it's a big week here for Towson Lacrosse, Johns Hopkins week. It's been noted the recent struggles that Towson has had with Johns Hopkins. What do you guys think, or how do you think what do you need to do to go out there and earn a victory against Hopkins?
We need to know who they are and what they like to do. They don't change too much. Obviously they're highly ranked for a reason. They got great personnel and they do things very well there. Very disciplined, well-coached team. We got to understand, who they are, but also what we're going to do and how it's going to work against what they're going to try to do. I think we really got to focus in on how we play, the tempo, the pace, both offensively and defensively, kind of understand why we're doing certain things to go against what we predict that they're going to do to us. But we just got to continue to operate at a very high and efficient pace.
All right, Coach, thanks, and we'll check in after Hopkins.
Sounds great. Thank you.